Hello everybody. What is going on today? It's Thursday. Thursday's a good day in Jurassic World Alive, mostly because you have Tanikalagrius and you have the marsupial lion that are going to be out and about today, all today. It's a good chance for you to, they both make really nice hybrids. So it's a good chance for you. I don't actually have any spawning currently, but it's a good time for you to level those up. We're actually going to do something pretty different than anything that I've done in one of my videos. This isn't going to be like a 2-hour live stream or a 3-hour live stream. Like, that'll probably come tomorrow during the tournament. We'll get up nice and early. Not really, but but we'll get started before noon California time on the tournament, and we'll see what's good, what's not good, and what the haps are for that particular tournament. But that is tomorrow. Today, what I want to do is I kind of wanted to go over YouTube is not oh, okay. So it sounds like we're gonna get a little bit of buffering going on. What's going on, Mike Isaac? I apologize for that. YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. All right, well, we're connected to 5G. Wonder what happens if I ditch the 5G and jump up. It looks like I have full streaming, so hopefully it all works out. It's not going to be a super long video, but what I want to do for this particular video is something different than what I typically do. And let me know in the comments, like, if the streaming is really, really bad, let me know, and we'll kind of cut it short. Or if the audio is super choppy, I'm trying to watch the screen here a little bit and see. I mean, it looks okay, but if it's not, maybe we'll just ditch this. Anyway, while I have you guys, what I want to do is I want to talk about Practicekat here, who is, you know, Practicekat, even if you don't know Practicekat, but I'm 99.9% sure it's a she. But she's always at the top of the leaderboard, and like, she's a myth and a legend at Jurassic World Alive. So I kind of want to just look at her team, and then as best as I can, I'm going to replicate her team, because I don't have the levels and I don't have the boosts that she has on her particular team. But I've on and off since the reset of the season, I've used her team, and it seems to scale no matter where you are. So I'm in library, and like, it's not the best team, but it works really well, even though I am vastly underleveled on some of these figures. So I kind of just want to touch over this, and as more teams, you know, I'll look at more of the top 10 whatever teams and try to recreate their teams as best as I can and see how they scale, and maybe that can help you guys make some decisions on what you want to use. So she's running Ardentes Maxima, Jiminy. I always call it Jiminy Titan, Gripelith, Mags, Foe, Trico, Thyla, and Nimies, for all the short names there. And like, just crazy boosts on all these. 143 speed, 1859 attack. I think a couple of these might be maxed out. I'm pretty sure that they all have like 30 boosts in them, but Gripelith has 20 into its health, which is kind of the way that you want to run Gripelith, the way I understand it. Magna, 152 speed, 2254 attack. So you can see Foe has 27. Like, that's a 5268, if I'm not mistaken. Instant rampage coming at you. There's very little on my team that can survive that attack. Now, where she is, things can survive that massive attack. But that's a big attack. Thyla, not gold, 141 speed. Wow, that is nuts. And then we already looked at Nimies. So what I want to do is I want to go, and I'll just show you what I have. So I have Maxima, level 24. It could be 25, but level 24. It's going to have the big goose egg. Come on screen. The big goose egg on boost. I have no boost into this. If you see my Jiminy crickets here, level 21, no boost. Look at my Gripo, 22, no boost. So you see the theme here, right? And then we're gonna have mags. I have a lot of boosts into mags, and then foe level 20, no boost. It could go higher. I think I can get up to 22 or 23 on that. My Trico has boosts, and everything else has boosts. But it's a really nice little team for swapping. It really works well for if you can get things lined. If I can get things lined up properly, I can actually put my opponent in some pretty tricky situations no matter who I face. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in, do a couple of battles. Yes, I know. Do a couple of battles. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know where I am, like 50, high 52s, low 53s, somewhere in that neighborhood. But this is actually going to be a pretty decent build out, even with this. The thing about foe is even at level 20, the instant rampage is 2200. That comes in super nice because even though it's not fast, at least mine's not. Whoa, we have a Nimmies versus Nimmies? I have no idea how to play Nimmies versus Nimmies. I'm not even lying. 1228, so I've got them beat there. I've got them beat all the way across the board. As far as speed goes, see how this plays out. I don't know what the way to play this is. Now what I could do, well, they can't go through my shield anyways. I was toying with the idea that I could just swap out, like do the rampage and run like they're doing. I thought about doing that into my foe, and I'm glad that I didn't. Let's see what they come into. All right, so they're coming into their EDOM, which is not boosted at all. I hope they go cloak. That'd be a terrible play for them to do, is to go cloak. But oh yeah, it's pretty laggy, huh? Oh, and then they swap out into this. Okay. Yeah, I see the screen is looking pretty choppy there. It might be too warm in the little studio here. Yeah, that's really pixelated, like not even pixelated, just really slow, right? Another crit. They swap in and get the crit, and then they attack and get the crit. I see how that is. We're gonna go dig in. And you get some cooling in here for the computer. All right, so like I don't really see the reason to not just keep attacking away at Monostego, especially because I know their next two of their next 3 figures are pretty low. Things that I can definitely take out. That's not going to take it out. So what's going on, Magic Fingers? And then they have a Draco. Okay. I really should win this. Just because like I've seen everything they have to offer here. So I'm definitely just gonna do the, yeah, my phone's even struggling. Much better when I do this in the morning and it's cooler outside, because then it's cooler in my little studio area. But even my phone I can see is struggling. So we're gonna do swap in. And let's see. I'll just go ahead and put this. Hopefully we survive a rampage. We don't. Another crit. Awesome. I love getting crit constantly. Like that's 3 crits that they've had, and I don't think I've had a single crit yet. This is gonna go through my armor, so this is gonna knock me out as well. All right. Well, the good news is that I have pretty much everything on my opponent's team whittled down, except for EDOM. Erladom's not been whittled down at all. Another crit. I want to say that my opponent has crit. There's my first, but I want to say my opponent has crit 4 or 5 times. But now we're getting back in the action. So we're getting back in the action with the crits here. This is, I mean, okay, so this is going to be the end of his Dracocera. I feel pretty good. As long as I can do a little bit of damage. I don't have to do a lot. I just have to do a little bit of damage. Ooh, but I have to survive. 15, that's 3,000. That's going to be rough. Let's go here. He's going to go cloak. I can easily. We're just going to go shield up on the cloak here. So we don't take any damage from the cloak. Swap out into Nimmies, okay. Now Nimmies is going to be 50% damage. So I have to get Nimmies under. That's like the third or fourth time I've tried to rampage. I still have not gotten it off. I'm going to need to get them under 1100 for my instant rampage. Let's see what happens here. This might be the KO, actually. Boom. Let me guys know in the chat over here. Is it too laggy for you guys to keep up with? If so, I can do this another time. If it's too bad, I'm kind of trying to watch the screen over here, and it looks like it has moments where it's decent, and then moments where it's pretty slow moving. I can tell you right now, my phone is super hot. But let me know. I guess doing this in the heat of the afternoon is not the best idea. Unless I'm cranking the AC. Nobody in the comments? It's fine? It's good now? Okay. Alright. So we'll do another battle. As you saw, we just kind of whittled that opponent away with all their swapping in, swapping around. Don't forget there's a 50 link for 50 hard cash. Make sure you check that out. If you've already claimed it for this week, it's only good once per week. So keep that in mind as well. All right, so now we have, Jiminy is actually really solid, even at level 21. I'm going to start off with the best thing that I have, though. I'm going to swap with Nimmies into Thyla. What's going on, Gene? What are we looking at for damage here? This is going to be all right. So we're going to take a rampage here. I had a battle earlier today where my opponent opened with Edom here, and they crit. All 4 attacks that they took with Edom were crits. They almost one-shot my Ardentis Maxima. Somehow I ended up winning, but it was not fun. All right, so they're gonna probably go for the speed up. I can't distract. If they do, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna do a lot of damage right here. If we happen to get a crit, it's only 5% chance, but if we happen to get the crit, then that would have been good. I can't distract. What I'm gonna do is I don't like swapping into rampages, but by swapping into this rampage, they didn't even do. I'm gonna get the knockout. That worked out so much better than it even was picturing in my mind here. 37, they have 21, and then half of 21 is another 1,000 on the crit. I'm just gonna eat this impact right here. Barely survived. I'm gonna get a lot of damage off right here. That's great. I imagine they're probably gonna do like 5,000 damage here, huh? It's probably worth going ahead and trying. Probably worth trying to do the distraction. 4,800. Oh, we survived by 44 little points. If you were with me in yesterday's video, that right there is the difference between winning and losing. Is if you finish off your opponent, or if you leave them with really low health. 21. So it's going to be, even if they go instant on me here, I should survive. I say I should. Nice. And we survive. We're not going to get stunned. Now we're going to go 2 to 1, although Nimmy's is really low on health. But what we're going to do is, because I'm fast, hopefully I'm faster. I'm not faster. But I have the shield up. I don't want to take two hits here. Yeah, it's not fun when that happens. I pretty much see all level 30s as well, or mostly level 30s. It's definitely not fun. All right, they can't survive anything. I feel like I survive. I can survive. I can survive. Oh, they went rampage. And that is why just went for the attack. Boom. Even level 21. Even level 21. Look at that, new high score for the season. Nice. So if you're just tuning in, I'm using Practicekat, her deck. If you don't know who that is, and you probably should, she's currently number 2 on the leaderboard now. I don't have anywhere near the levels. I don't have anywhere near the boosts. But I was kind of running this team, just toying with it, and I realized that it scales really nicely. Like even with a level 21, it worked for what I needed it to. Foe works for what I need it to. Pretty much I protect foe. Foe is what I use like to come in at the end. When if I can whittle my opponent's last figure down, I'll bring in foe at the end and hopefully, or use as a revenge killer. What's going on, Pierre? I feel like all you guys know each other. Everybody's saying hi, Jess. Hi, Fodder. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Mike. What I think is really cool about Practicekat's deck is yeah, it needs levels to compete, but it doesn't need tons of levels to be competitive. It also helps that I'm getting really good draws here. If I got a draw where I had Jiminy and Gripo and Foe, all of them at 22 or under with no boost, I would probably get run over. Well, let's be honest, I would probably. But if I can get a good mix of my higher level ones mixed in with some of the others, then it typically works out all right for me. We'll go here. Aw, everybody loves Pierre. What is it? Is it the Pulp Fiction song? Mademoiselle, love to Pierre. I don't really want to give up my Nimmies that easily, but I don't want to subject my Trico to just getting stomped on by a rampage here. But I think it's better than... I mean, at least I got a little damage off there, right? And then I can bring in my mags to finish them off. Another crit. Somebody keep a total over there of how many times my opponent's crit versus how many times I crit. I'd be interested to see that. I'm still not going to knock them out. That's not good. Because I'm going to get close to knocked out here. Oh, they swapped. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was going to leave them with 5 HP. That's 3 crits for them so far. If you're counting at home. My Lion project. I don't know, Sub-Zero. Next time, go Deliberate Prowl and then Rampage and run into your mags. Okay. But I wasn't faster, Pierre. They were faster than I was. Yeah, but I feel pretty sure that they were faster than I was. I think they were 144. I could go deliberate prowl. And that would wipe away the distraction. Oh, and then the rampage and run. Okay. We'll try it. We'll try that next time. Here is the resident expert in Nimmies, so who am I to argue? Yeah, see, they're faster. And I can't survive. Another crit. Yeah, my mags was, yeah, for sure. Question is, my Gripo. Oh, I'm dead. I'm out. I didn't know that I was losing 2-1 here. This rampage is going to do just a truckload of damage. Hold up well. On paper, it looks like it should, Sub-Zero, but it doesn't really hold up well. Uh-oh, I think my phone is starting to overheat, because now I'm starting to get it really glitchy. What I've learned from this is don't do a live stream in the middle of the afternoon. It's too warm for my stuff. I trust you. That was a -40. That was terrible. I trust you, Pierre. But Pierre, the thing is my and run went into Trico, not mags. Does that matter? I don't know. DP, regular prowl. You apparently I don't know how to use Nimmies because I can count on one hand the number of times that I go for the deliberate prowl. And every time I'm doing a stream, you guys are all like, go DP, go DP. And I'm like, why? No, I never do. And so apparently I don't know how to use it. I'm just going to say, I don't know how to use deliberate prowl. Though really the only time that I use it is if I go up against Mags or Maxima. And then on their turn 2, they're going to have the rampage. Yeah. That's the only time that I go deliberate prowl. All right. Here's what we're going to try to do. First, we're going to see how much we're dealing with here. I don't either, gamer. But Pierre, that's Pierre's homeboy. And so if she says use deliberate prowl, then there's probably a reason to be using deliberate prowl. I hope I played this properly. Bam, no, not nearly enough damage on the rampage there. So then we just take that. We'll just go here. Let's go for the more damage. Oh, wait. I did play that wrong. I should have gone definite shield advantage. That would have been the better play on the first one round. Of course I think Nimmies is a good starting dino. What kind of madman are you? You know what? I'm going to play a hunch here. I'm going to say they're going to go with Cautious Strike. I'm going to try to slap through that 893. $181's not going to get anything done in this world. Like, at all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, you're a waste of my time at 181 damage. But no, on Jiminy, I should have gone for the shield advantage. I did not realize, because I never use it. But I didn't realize that it cleared out the cloak. That would have made a pretty big difference. Clear that out, then go faster, and then clear it out again on the back end. That was a nice crit. What's going on, Sherry? No, the swap in stun never works. Like, we've already debunked that move ever works on here, and it's we don't have any scientific evidence, but we're gonna say that it's around a 4% success rate. All right. Well, at least the good news is I'm starting to get some crits here. Bad news is it's a little too late. What's going on, Janet? Janet, you're are you revenge lover in the chat in the alliance? We're gonna get smoked here by Sarco-Rixies. I faced some big Sarco-Rixies today. Level 30, like 146 speed, maybe 148 speed. I've definitely actually, since I can't go anywhere, like I did this yesterday too. Like, I have a rampage that I could be using against a figure where you can't escape ramp. Pay no attention to the guy on the microphone because he has no idea what he's talking about right now. Erlico Gamma and Foe both are immune to no swaps. So there you go. You can tell that this is gonna be my excuse is I don't use these all that often, so that's why I don't know other moves. We're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with that, and just trust me on it. No question, just trust me on it. All right, we're gonna do a couple more battles. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. That would have been good to know previously. We're gonna lead out with Jiminy. Now that I know, I learned from last time, I may not have enough HP to survive all of this nonsense. Also, Aloraptor. Oh, nice. I haven't really gotten to use Aloraptor yet. I would like to. I can't find Allosaurus Gen 2. At least not enough of it for it to matter. Ooh, we barely survived. 185. That's what I mentioned yesterday. The difference in winning and losing is leaving your opponent with 100, less than 500, or getting the knockout. It's a big difference. You may not think it does. Like 185, like MBD, right? But it really does make a big difference over the course of these battles. He has superiority strike. I don't have a counterattack, so I'm not worried about that. Could go for the swap in stun. How fast is he? He's not at all. If you are just joining, it's not going to be a super long video. I just kind of wanted to showcase Practicekat from Apex Predator. Just kind of wanted to showcase off her team and how I feel like it, even where I am, I feel like her team scales really well. There's a lot of synergy there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop on out of here. I don't really have anything that can go through shields. And they have the long invincibility. Let's try this again. What's going on, Keith? See what they do. Yep. So we're gonna get the knockout here. Feel good, feel good. Their Endo Gen 2 is pretty weak. We have another one of their dinos down. Thorodolosaur, okay. What are we looking at here? 133 speed. You know what? We're gonna get a little extra here. Jiminy. Perfect. I'm completely cool with that. That's a good sacrifice right there. 2100. Definitely surviving that. In case you are just tuning in, I'm using Practicekat from Apex Predators. This is the team that she has. It's not her team. I don't have the levels on it. But I do have a few of them that have some levels and some boosts. I'm just kind of showing off how the team performs, how it fares, and do you have to have level 30 boosts on everything? And the answer is no for this particular deck. If I can play it properly, then I'm pretty sure that I can come out victorious in this one. Maybe my phone is dropping frames. This will probably be the last battle. If you missed any of the video, make sure you do check out the beginning of the video. There is a link for 50 hard cash. If you haven't claimed it yet this week, it's good for one time only during the week. Tomorrow we will be back. I feel like something's getting swapped in here. But no. We will be back tomorrow, earlier than today, and we're going to do some tournament battles. Love those. We got a new tournament coming up, and that is a GG. I want to say we win about 500. Maybe not, but about 500. We hit a new seasonal high. We quickly backed off of that, but we hit a new seasonal high, so that's always nice. And I would keep going, but I can just already tell my electronics are struggling more than me trying to chat with you guys and think strategy. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comment section of the video, what do you think of her team? Is it something you could see yourself running even at lower levels like I'm doing, or a good combination of a couple higher level ones and then a couple lower level ones? I think it performs for where I'm at. It still performs really well. I don't know that if I got to depot, I'd go very far in depot, but down in the library, I think I have a good mix of newbies and old staples on the team. So anyways, that's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.